Y'all gonna stop playing with Libby Fall Facts, man. I mean, Nick at Night, bruh. Cause he's just speaking his mind, his truth, his opinions. As of recent, underground streamer reactor Nicholas Nighttime the 8th Jr. has been constantly, like every time I see him on the feed, getting cooked for simply stating how he feels about the current landscape of the underground and its music. But doesn't every reaction channel? So what's so frustrating about him? What makes him so special? Okay, sure, maybe he did say,
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan, I know I'm about to blow. They try to take my flow, I take the ass for ransom.
Oh no, it just feels like you're in a sunflower field.
I just
Smoke that back.
but that one buff black surfer dude in a Disney Channel Teen Beach movie didn't mean it. And even if he did, who cares? He's just like everybody else, letting his dog opinions be known on his own platform in a generally decent, like, critical way. Sure, there'll be times where he tweets something or says something, but nah. If you hear and try to bear witness to this dude and his goddamn protein shake built body ass, shirtless, drenched in his bedroom at 9:35 p.m. pouncing up and down to some Che, he'll actually sit down and try to attempt and break down why he doesn't enjoy a song or why an artist just isn't good to him. Y'all gonna chill on my goat, man. And it's crazy, man. It's actually gotten to a point to where motherfuckers have full-on hate pages for him and talk about how he might F around and find out at one of these underground shows and get him some of that Reno 50v1 homicide gang treatment or something for his takes. And the hate has been so ridiculous. There are dudes so dedicated to the cause, in fact, that they done outright fabricated some full-blown you-know-what kind of allegations against his name. And like, what, bro, like, I won't even show the screenshots because they're fake anyway, and you know what kind of allegations they are too, bro. Don't play dumb. It's the underground, buddy. But goddamn, Kofi Kingston is cool, man. Like, I know y'all remember that. Top 10 theme songs of all time. Come on, Kofi Mania. I'll rock with him though. Truly, I do. He actually seemed like a genuine, cool, chill dude who's just himself on cam and isn't afraid to let it be known how he feels and won't back down to any of these artists when it comes to getting his opinion out there. Won't make it like a big deal or anything. And that's more than I can say for a lot of figures in the scene. He speaks his mind, and some people respect that, which is why he's going crazy right now. But some of y'all can't stand the cashier at the Good Burger who just started listening to the underground in July 2025, mind you. Before that, he was a rap caviar junkie, I bet. I mean, look at him. So go easy on my big bro. But he got y'all riled up, so I'ma do it too. Cause you know, times is getting rough out here. I got a terrible hemorrhoid problem. I've been going through child support. My baby mama trim. The baby is most definitely tripping. I'm in the red. I gotta come up. So after about 5 years, damn, I'ma give y'all 20 of my hot takes on the underground. That just might give me a bust down Nickelodeon chain on these hoes, okay? Alright, so we gonna start off a little light, you know, nothing too crazy. Young Fazo was lame. Right? We can all agree on that, like, you know, like that's a true statement right there. Definitely. Ever since he came on the scene, he was our punching bag, and especially after that one Autumn and Summrs live.
Yo, can I play a song real quick?
Yeah.
Can I play a song real quick?
Yeah.
Autumn's in it though, so like.
I still want to know why he felt like Autumn, gang. He was a twink, came up in the goddamn TikTok era, which we'll get to soon enough, disgraced the art of music with his presence, absolutely wasting space on that one SayKayB feature he got. Get this, as an established artist with somewhat of a fan base in the underground, entered a KSI challenge in 2020 to hop on his album KSI, and was the only known rapper to submit a verse, just to get rejected pretty quickly, and oh yeah, get told,
G, what's up? What you saying? What you saying, my G?
Yeah, she be twerking and shaking ass on the internet, do it for clicks. Yeah.
Wait. Here we go, pull up on sticks, bro. Bro, you look like the most innocent person.
KSI is saying that, by the way. B-Lou's clown ass essentially told him the same thing.
It sound like some 2002. Me personally, a 3. If I showed this to my homie, I would want to be like, nah, bro, don't put this one out. You feel me? Like,
get your money up, not your funny up.
And to top it all off, You know, it was so easy to just clown on dude, to scoff and laugh at the soft-spoken Indian kid trying to fit in. But he was that, just a kid, so young. And as of recent times, he stuck with it, made some songs that, hey, I don't mind. Found his own little niche sound, audience, matured a bit, steadily grew his fan base, stayed the pace. He's always doing shows, and Brody was looking like prime Mike Jack at this Rolling Loud show for some reason, but I just can't quite put my finger on why. Not sure. And hey, even looking back, the thing is, he was never trash. That was never an issue. It was never a skill issue with bro. Might have been a little too derivative of other dudes, but that's expected as a jit coming into the scene. And I'm sure B-Lou, KSI, Fazo, Autumn, hopefully Summrs would agree that he sounded good. He made good music, sure. It was just something missing. And now my boy done found the piece. My boy got it. He done figured it out. He look cool as hell now, dog. Look at him. New phone. Who the hell is this? He look like an anime character or something straight out of his cover arts, which I can't say for a lot of these other dudes out here. And I genuinely feel like he is somewhat of a respected name now. He's made songs and connections with some GOATs, his idols, the only Indian in the scene if I'm not mistaken, holding it down. He's not a joke, a punchline. He fine. I must admit. I'm proud of you, Balji. Nav signed the kid or something. I hated Yo before, but I gotta respect the growth. And speaking of people changing lanes, Nettspend is just not it anymore, dog. Not as a rapper. And that's okay, cause I've said it before and I'll say it again. In the next 1 to 3 years, I bet, he's going to end up quitting rapping. I'm just being real. And to be honest, after this album, Carlos, say the line.
Probably for the best.
You see, Nettspend to me right now is in the middle of a pivot. And there's nothing wrong with that, cause when you look at his output compared to when he was that young VA wigger hanging out with that one special ed kid and that dusty opiate addicted scamming groomer, he was on timing in 2023. But ever since Badass Kid, he ain't been on nothing as far as music goes. Like, for real, outside of his recent album rollout, when did we ever see him post about a drop or be posted up in the studio grinding out the mixtapes? Nah, he was too busy doing other things with that girl that looks very similar to him, like a sister. And what I do recall seeing about him is these constant runway pics and flicks, and every time I see him, he's modeling for this fashion show, Fashion Week. Hey yo, I thought Fashion Week was 1 week, not every other week with this nigga, bro. This nigga does not care about music, and why should he? Like I said, this is the most we've seen bro post anything about music for this lackluster album, but we always see him posting his lifestyle, looking like a rapper, being a model, having these aesthetics, which was, by the way, the best part of Early Life Crisis. Those commercials and shoots and I think like a whole IG page felt so raw and like straight out of a 90-second DVD of a 2003 MTV rejected pilot. I don't know. And it fits for him because he fly as hell, man. I can't lie, he's fly as shit. I gotta admit it. Maybe the most in the game. And I now see him as that little fly dude who just be around. In the same vein of a John Ross, Ian Connor, Joy Division type of guy going forward. He mogs, has an image and brand that other rappers could only dream of. And this pivot into fashion could lead to things we've never seen before and that are way more lucrative for him, with roles in television, in these different scenes, get like fashion deals, in movies. Just hopefully not no action movies, cause that nigga will murder you, and he should take advantage of it. His youth, his looks, this early life crisis. I mean, tell me, did you really think that Mr.
Looking at me like a deer cause you know I took your dough
could be a legacy artist? You know, someone like a Drake, Wheezy, or M with a 10-year plus career? Hell no. We got a year or two tops until we just stop hearing any music from him. And again, he chose rap, but mogging chose him. It wasn't meant to be. This thing ain't for everybody, right? Y'all gonna see. Now, right about now, all my Wigga fans might be in distress, goddamn me. But hey, I ain't tripping because we got other people keeping the game that I love alive, making peak real music. The top 2 in the game, 9 Vicious and Baby San Tanner, are the most talented bucks in the underground with the most long-lasting mainstream potential for years to come. These are my demons, my boys, my 1A and 1B, my Austin and Rock. Stop, guys, don't fight. I just can't choose choose between them because they don't miss. And it's really neck and neck and back and forth between them and solely them only for me. Every song, every tape, going back to when they started from in their early days to now, they just keep getting better, keep evolving. They have their own sounds at this point and have mastered it. Dropped the best projects of 2023 and 2025. I don't want to hear it. Unskippable work. Peak.
They say don't get a chain first. I want it cause it's ice. Oh, you fancy, huh?
And yeah, I said it. These two are the only ones I see going mainstream. Not them damn YSL spawns like 1300 Saint, Dior vs. You, or Teases, Skate Star. Yeah, they could get far. They have that mainstream appeal, that sound. But outside of that, are boring as hell. Too derivative of others. Came out of nowhere too, innit? Like where the hell were these guys 2 years ago? And don't have the solo hits and star power like 9. Or the traditional raw talent and back catalog dating back to them gay remixes to the fake Thugger era, and come up like Tana, who truly is king, making it out of the TikTok trenches, standing tall. Like, hey, how did he do it when everything and everyone was against him? But oh, I know, it's because he was always the one with the melodies, the go-to chorus guy for features, the one who carried everything and everybody around him and made those songs good. And y'all see what I mean if y'all go back and listen to 14 or Get Off the Leash. If you still listen to Antisocial, you should kill yourself. You're out of your mind. Continuing to be great, man. And like 1300 wouldn't even have half the bass he does without being carried by 9 anyway. On me, on Ja. And I guess one could say 9 is ahead of Tana, sure, because you know he like actually drops music and hasn't become a full-blown fuck a SoundCloud but an unreleased rapper at this point. Like I swear, if I see another one of these random lyric vids on my For You and not a release date, and to top all that, just to get dropped by his biggest inspiration, I'm just like, bruh, you can't even blame the labels at this point, nigga. It's you, bitch. You hate us, Steven, don't ya? Why?
Are you mad?
And with Lord 9, it's just a no-brainer of why he's on top of the game. It's undebatable. This is aura, star power. With every random B4 EP drop, the homage rage baiting that works on y'all fools every time, the controversies, the beefs, the looks, he knows what he's doing. How to get attention. It's fresh, unpredictable, sassy, dope. Adorable. Will most likely have album of the year when it's all said and done. And we also know why Duty was solely making vids on 9 for like 5 months straight there. It's cause he's that guy. And I say these two are the ones. It sucks that they had that weird slime beef or whatever. They both trying to impress daddy or whatnot. But hey, Rock and Austin never tagged up. Ali and Tyson never fought. Floyd and Pacquiao did, but we just gonna forget that. Naruto and Sasuke never truly got along after that first series. Some things just aren't meant to be, I guess. And now here is where I might mess around and get stoned for saying this, but Northwest will ruin the underground. And whoa! Yay, what the? It's not like I got a problem with the jit. I love jits. It's more so what she brings to the sport that I love. And it's that she's Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's firstborn eldest daughter. Nothing against her, she's a kid who's just a fan of this, right? So it seems. Oh yeah, first things first, we gotta blame Molly Santana for all of this. Cause ever since North found her and started cosplaying as her every day with her little friends, which admittedly was adorable at first. She was like front row at the show cheering. Oh man, oh. Who's my little rock star? But you forget who she is and how she probably even got there. And that she most likely had Big Bobby right on the side of her on go for anyone wanting to even get close to the golden child. And that's the problem right there. That's the dilemma I'm facing. I got no problem with her being a fan, but this 24-year-old disguised as a 12-year-old, because I mean, look at the size of her. I'm not falling for that. Not this time. It's just kinda lame. Seeing her post all this music by some of my faves, it don't sit right with me. Go listen to y'all queeps or something, shawty. And even worse, she's continuing to start a whole music career now, based off of all these underground sounds. Like we were all clamoring for some new North after that one Ye feature she did with the music video. I think she produced something for Skywater and it just like wasn't that good. And now people and like other artists are all up in her comments and we're like hyping her up like she's doing something special, and like her music isn't in that typical middle school awkward stage. No flow, no believability, kinda offbeat, no heart. trash as hell, boy. And I mean, who's to say, right? This could just be the beginning of her journey, going from artist to fan, you know, producer to rapper on her Jaydes shit. We'll see if she sticks it out, but even if she does, can you imagine what it'll do to the scene going forward? Everybody will be sucking up to her, trying to get a name for themselves, try to meet and get on Jaydes' payroll as his young bull servant busboy. She's already working with artists, despite having no resume of knowing how to produce or rap really, so like she's just living off of that name. And the shows? Oh no, I can see it already. None but Olivia Rodrigo looking hoes, pulling up 80 deep, shazamming most of the songs mid-mosh pit, asking for the top viral TikTok sound just to stop rapping it after the 10-second portion is over, as Kim K's on the side of the stage, getting all the attention, recording her little baby doing the rap thing, with 3 gorilla linebacker niggas taking up about half the stage, not going for any of that shit. Oh no! Sure, it brings more eyes, but at what cost? I see it as just a phase. You know, a little era. You know, emo stage or a banger's Miley phase. Then she'll go back to her roots, to her lip filler BBL, pumpkin spice latte, Ugg boot DNA. Blaring that new Chapel Roan about the speakers, man. Cause right now, it's cringe. And this ain't what I want. No. Cause if this is what it's gonna be for the next couple of years, I'm gone. And I'm sure that early stage AI scuffed iShow Speed would agree with that, and this as well. Okay, this is probably my most egregious and passionate take, which is that, wait, hold on. This new loud RAGESLOP bullshit has got to go. And just to prove it, I'm gonna continue to have my mic on this effect just to prove and show to y'all a glimpse of what I had to go through so y'all can understand the pain I endure when listening to about 80% of the underground in 2026. Oh, okay, nigga, hey, boss. And this is the main key sound for most of the top dogs in the underground. From Osama to Net to Che to Two Slot. Don't even get me started on Blood. In these full-length projects that legit not only hurt to listen to, or that I struggle to get any depth out of or enjoyment or hear any lyrics from, but like, be honest with yourselves, it's just loud equals fire to y'all, huh? Hey! Apparently, but to me it's uncomfortable, not necessary for rage. Where are the melodies? Or just cool flows on these admittedly impressive beats that most of these dudes were killing before? It's for the time though, this new stupid era that will pass. This trend has gotta die, bruh, quick. Fuck! Everything is loud and the same. It's all bass, but everyone loves it, huh? And like, everyone is doing it. Everyone like Skywater. Now, if you've been here for a while, you've heard me say once before that Skywater was amongst my top 5 in the UG for like a year or two, back when he was on his fresh viral run of Miles, Eyes, that club Jersey sound that he solely pioneered and I think got a plaque off of now. And I was listening to Rave, that EP, mixtape, whatever, only 20 minutes or so, it somehow ended up being my most played project that year, just for how unique it was, from the vocals, the acoustic records, the ballads, the rock integration, and of course the club jerk Jersey shit he became known for and like got a Uzi feature from, apparently a Pink Pantheress one as well. I loved Sky's work, but apparently y'all didn't, and denied his subsequent work with that same sound on stuff like Good Things with Tana, Kids Get Hot, Emo Hotel. So I'm guessing he saw that and switched up. But now, I don't even like it. To me, you can't go from making rave and things like
feel like you kicked me out. What if you were all I had when you left?
And go to this.
Niggas living like
It hurts, bro. Like, hold on. To me, it's a spit in the face of yourself, sacrificing your actual talent to hop on this trend that will age like dog water and isolates you in this little niche sound, this little circle that will not go anywhere. It's like, why? Why, Jordan? Why hold yourself back from being great just to be experimental? I mean, it worked though. He got that Northwest placement, and I feel like it's even affected artists like Che, Osama, and Net. As before this era, you could say the same in that they all had their own kind of sound. Osama was an opium, baby, that's for sure. A whole lot of red expertise, goddammit. Got that sound down to a science. He'll add some melodies here and there, okay? Net was cool as shit, had that signature sound with Zoot and OK on the production. Was just finding that flow state on them somewhat off-key xylophone ass beats is what he truly got popping off. And Che with songs like The Final Agenda and stuff. Black China, like they had their own sounds. Songs that are being played today, still getting engagement. But now when you play all their albums together, it's like the same artist damn near. No identity. How can you listen to the old and the new work and say that the new shit is peak and is better in any way? Like that shit just doesn't compute with me, bruh. And people might say that, oh, that sound would have gotten tired, they needed to evolve. Sure, but not into this, and not really when those older songs are still just as, if not more popular than the new trendy RAGESLOP they've been producing. And y'all always say, swear and promise that these songs are for shows when y'all ain't even performing them right and be looking goofy up there like, what is this? And shit like this trickles down, inspires other artists, and make people have second thoughts about Too Slimy. Y'all might not agree with that, but hey, I never heard no one say emo slop or melodic slop. I mean, it might have gotten redundant, but hey man, and it's because of this that I finally accepted, come to the notion and consensus that the underground will never be the same again. It'll never be as popular as it was back in the day. We will never get that same feeling back. We'll never be as popular as we were back in the day. And I know y'all are tired of me bringing up the past, and all I know is mumble rap. Hip-hop started in 2015 and shit, but nah, you can't even deny that 2019 through 2021, 22 era, the times were different. The energy was there, it was raw, still alive, independent. It was a certain atmosphere about it all. Before TikTok truly took over, the Slay World Airbnb World Tour, it felt like our thing. The biggest beef was Fazo and Summrs. Bros fall out. Beanie, Demon, Jaydes bullying those kids out of a rap career. Even Bobblam in his videos, catching up on the news every day like he was a big part of that time. Or Adam 22, goddamn me. Matter of fact, I think I found out about Ken and Project X and Lone first getting signed through him. Remember when Bowser Jr. jazzed them up out the studio that one time? We'll never get that back. Why y'all think he left? Y'all got me though, so hey, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. I mean, now Too Slimy is a popular name in the music scene. Northwest is probably gonna end up dating one of these dork producers that always end up looking like this for some reason. Everybody plays it safe, makes the same stuff, and it'll never be the same again. Like the mumble rap days. Okay. Speaking of one of the top 5 streamers to ever do it, PlaqueboyMax is not even top 10 streamers as far as underground, WL, or whatever lifestyle entertainment streamers go. Hell, if anything, I'll take a good burger over him. Dead ass, man, cause hey, PlaqueboyMax, he just doesn't have a personality really, or an appeal to him. Like, you don't tune into a Max stream to see how funny he is like a Dante, how wild or unhinged he is like a Flight. Definitely not for no hair care advice. He was cloning Bruce there for a little second, but really dropped that gimmick pretty early on. The only time I'll tune into a stream and really care about a live he's doing is when it has to do with music, with a whole cast of characters and rappers, or another crew he's with. I'm not necessarily there for him at all. His shtick sort of relies on the appearances of other people on his streams to make him watchable and like actually lit. I mean, tell me, when have you ever seen a solo clip of Max go viral? The only memorable clips I've seen of him is just when he's being kind of like a cringe, awkward dude. Hell, Duty, King Mill, ZB, freak ass, KJ, I'd put them over him any day. Luckily, he's generally an unproblematic dude, a humble guy who's truly inspirational in the sense that, like, yeah, I remember the Basement Boy days, all the way from that anti-social reaction in that bedroom to now and all that, and it's like crazy to see the transformation, but he's just not entertaining. He's kind of like the DDG of this scene now that I think about it. I don't know how he got here and how he got so big so fast. I guess the music gotta be fire, huh?
They get this grabby. I can tell you add that Yoda Karen. Put you in a brand new Benz Mercedes. Every time we ask how she a lady.
Number 8, Jaydes could have been the next XXXTentacion. And even better, dare I say, our generation. The similarities are glaring. The raw, youthful, angsty, punk aesthetic, the bitch nigga tendencies towards these poor women, that unpredictability, ever so changing looks and eras throughout their careers so early on, watching them grow right before our eyes, go through and do some of the wildest shit right or wrong. These niggas crazy. Go from genre to genre like it's nothing. mention, these niggas crazy. But I don't want to just put Jaydes in that Xbox, cause like I said, he could be better, cause he's just such a unique niche figure in this new time of the internet space, has so much more music out, like more than X ever did if I'm not mistaken, is clearly mentally unstable and a case study within himself. That whole attempted murder thing that he went through with this girl or whatever, and is out of jail now, by the way. Are you sure? How the hell did that happen? Who'd he call? Saul? Makes him so much more interesting than ever on some true crime shit. I wanted to listen to more of his catalog and get his mindset on toxic love and violence purely based off of that. And that body cam footage of him staring into a blank void, ignoring the cops' questions and concern for his well-being. The fact that they had to hold him after roughing his little ass up, I'm sure, for that one mugshot is iconic, bro. Like, I didn't even know they did that. And he's a real talented fuck, yo. Which at first I didn't really see the vision for in his 30 to 45 second intervals of tracks. I didn't quite see the genius until I dove in and heard them damn entry logs. Depression never felt so comfortable. Soothing, goddamn he. With the muffling and the subdued singing and the not a day goes by where I don't listen to at least one of these entries. It's just something about that. All of it. The whole story. The transformation of how he went from Corbin Blue, I mean casually mogging the fuck out of Richardson Amirioso Jr. here, to looking like he's got a golden voice. The real life psycho murder tendencies he might be by. Most definitely has a mental illness. Is probably an incel. It's interesting. Hey! It is, man. It is. You know it. All of the flaws and faults and all. Just like X. And I say that he could be better than X in the long run because he's young and still has time to grow to truly become that complete artist. Human, if he calms the fuck down. Put the butter knife down, sir. So that one day we could be having these discussions of these rock albums, lo-fi rap that he does, and how he could finish what Ja left behind in a sense. If he just
I would advise you to calm down. I would advise you to take a chill pill.
Now, someone who did throw any potential in life that they had away, Desire or SayKayB or what's going on, guys? It's Summrs' little brother here looking at, cause that's pretty much all he is not fire. It never was. And I never really got into him, like, not really. We all acted like he was tough, gave him grace for a while there, cause he was around all these guys at their peak and making songs with them that streamed well enough for him, and are ironically his only good songs, like, you know, with Can, Jaydes, Reno. Those J songs really brought the best out of him, I say. But notice how all of his top songs are solely features. Got them features for free. See, just that Nepo baby shit I'm tired of. Like, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Reno. You didn't earn this. You didn't make that sound. It's like, bro, like, he was just a more plain, less interesting, watered down version of his big brother. A Summrs clone. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Like we didn't have enough of those. He just had the advantage because he did look like the motherfucker a little more than everybody else. And when you know the backstory of Desire and how he originally came up with the YouTube channel, reacting, extreme 1v1 in basketball, posting, good kid, like I think he was in sports, had a decent little athletic build, clean cut, managed to survive a gunshot at his prom or something like that, and he was just a young man with a very interesting older brother with a YouTube channel and like all the potential in the world to go outside and be his own man. But no, Reno, mama say you have to let me hang out with ya and sip lean and go through depression, anxiety, and addiction, and withdrawals, and robbery, and that damn little brother syndrome. And I don't even mind him using his brother's fame to his advantage as far as a YouTuber goes, because bitch, I would. And imagine from that intoxicated through like Fallen Raven era. Remember how Ken and Jaydes would drop those J Money 1041 vlogs recording behind the scenes of the process? Imagine if we got that like back in Orlando. We could have seen the early stages of Swing Your Pole, Z06, Wick and Reno recorded and put out 5. Find out what inspired the mindset of Reno going into projects like Nothing More, Nothing Less, What We Have. What possessed him to record that goddamn Ghost? His reaction to Brenda. I mean, it was there. But no, we gotta hear your mediocre ass bad voice on the same production of his brother and his friends who just do it way better already. I mean, he wants to be with his family. He wants to be like his older brother, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But it gets to a certain point, like, you're like making the same music, you using the same presets, you installing the same dreads. Oh no, wait, that was Jaydes. But you gotta be your own man. And notice when shit did dry up, gang weren't hanging around together the same. My guy's kind of now like struggling a little bit, you know, on hard times. When it comes to streaming, he don't even be dropping like that, getting my numbers and shit. I can't even find his OG Instagram. Did it get taken down? Tough luck. Does he even rap anymore? I don't know. And I don't care. And neither do you. And speaking of the Johnson family, a family company head ass, Reno! You knew I had to speak on the GOAT, didn't you? Recently, we all know he's been catching flack for previewing his new work, deservingly. But hey, I'm not gonna hop on that bandwagon and admit just how too slimy his singing is without auto-tune on these department store music instrumentals. But taking a step back, I see that he's trying something. He's trying something different, like he always does, being the pioneer that he is, and trying these new things out in the open, getting that feedback. And this is what the underground is all about. I like it. I like what it represents. You all might think I would hate this because it's not Prime, SoundCloud, Lil Peep, Lil Tracy, Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, Ski Mask, and like I want X to just rise up out of the ashes. No, I'm giving it a chance, and while I might not like it right now, I compare it to Wheelin's little run about 3 to 4 years ago, where he had to find himself, right? Secluded himself out in Rhode Island somewhere with the Lilad clothes, perfecting that 80s synth sound that was so different to what we knew for him to be as the Tig Old Bitty auto-tune teeth pack runner, and that essentially made up his best project ever, Vices. And I think we could get something like that out of Reno, man. He's not afraid to go outside the box with his instrumental and lyrical choices, and we know that for damn sure. But hopefully we at least get a good song out of this era. Nothing like Ghost. Please. I do believe though it was time for him to switch it up a bit, especially considering the slop we have now. He's already mastered plug-in B in all forms, lovey-dovey, hype, sad. He's already done Rage, or tried to, that young boy type rap, and now I believe that this softer element, acoustic, more lyrically focused element, could be something that he takes, evolves, and could be implemented into an album on par with, or even better than Fallen Raven. So while I can't say a goddamn good thing about these snippets, I do see the vision. Something good will come out of this. I mean.
Hey, big gun, same size as a little kid. Pulling money out that bitch like she at ATM. Make friends, nah, boy, I wanna make bands. Cause I want a jag and my shorty wanna pay bands.
Just send me a fucking dollar. I don't wanna talk to y'all, please.